Hello and welcome back to episode 4 of the Newbie series. Last episode we made our very own land. This means we own this land. Everything in this land belongs to us, and everything we bring into our land belongs to us. So we can actually take something that's not from us, like this urn that I found really close by. I brought it to my own personal claim, and I put some stuff inside. This means this urn belongs to me. We will also use this episode to explore a little bit about crime. I want to explain how crime works, how you can be safe, and what you can do about certain things. So to start, let's chop this tree. Well, let's gather the pinecone first. There are 2 pieces of pinecone. And let's start chopping the tree. We have our axe equipped. And let's check our inspiration. We are full on inspiration. Now that we actually have our very own personal claim, we can start with things that require hammers and nails. One of the inspirations we can craft is the lumberwood figurine. So let's study the lumberwood figurine. And after chopping down this tree, we will build something that's very important for every starting claim. Actually, now that we see this, we can just chop this into wood. It's really fast and we don't require a tree to do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, oops, I was hoping for a 9, 10. So let's get this one here. 9, 10. Now that we have 10 pieces of wood, or 10 wood blocks, we can build. And tools and utilities and choose the, what's this? Whittler's bench. Let's build one. We shift and mouse wheel down. You can see how the wood blocks will automatically be selected, and we click on the build button. So there we go, our very own Whittler's bench. This will enable us to build certain things. We might as well find a stone. I remember we had a stone here. Okay, we can get, I think, 10 pieces of stone. Let's double check. I want to build a fireplace, that's why. Oh, and building also uses up your black bile. So make sure to replenish your black bile. Okay, we need 10 pieces of stone. We do not have a pickaxe, so we use our axe to chip the stone. The effect is exactly the same, however, it takes longer. You see that we have 10% ticks. If we use a pickaxe, it will just be faster. Maybe 33, 66, 99 or something like that. If you're starting out, it's not something that you really need. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 3 more. Let's wait. And there we go. So we want our very own fireplace because we don't want hypothermia either, right? Well, I don't know if that works, but let's build one anyway. So our fireplace here. Don't worry so much about the location. These are cheap buildings, so we can destroy them and build them again anytime. So now we have our fireplace. You see 2 bars and 4 item slots inside. So let's get some branches. You can also use wood blocks to put inside the fireplace, but branches are the way to go since they are easier to get and they're an infinite resource. I believe you need about 10 branches to come inside, so you shift and right click once. So we did this once. Now let's check the fireplace. We have 10 We're supposed to do this 10 times. I'm not counting, I just spam. 100. So now we have 100 fuel in our fireplace. Now we want to light our fireplace. So we craft, and if I remember correctly, it was tools and miscellaneous. We need a tinder drill, which requires 2 branches, which we have, and 3 tinder, any tinder, which could be wood choppings or what? Wood choppings or autumn grass. Now we left click and right click here. Just in case this might fail, and if it fails, it does take a little bit of blood, but if it doesn't fail, you will see the fire. Now remember I found these 4 crabs? I'll show you something. Let's put them inside and cook the crabs. They are excellent food for flame regeneration. Now these 2 bars. The first bar means how many branches are inside. The second bar means how hot the fireplace is. Usually things inside the fireplace will not start cooking until we have the first bar of hotness started. So bar of hotness, that sounds funny. Well, we have 100 charges, so this will last 100 minutes. About. Maybe 10 more minutes. Also, we have a raw squirrel cut, so we can just click here, go to craft, food, and meats. We can do fricadelles. Let's do a roasted meat just to start. This raw squirrel cut will be a roasted squirrel cut. When gobbled, it gives no points, but if we eat it, we get 4.5. There we go. There's our cursor. Crime, right? So this is our peak claim. Let's talk a little bit about crime. One of the first... While we chop the tree, of course. Okay. One of the first things we have to worry about is trespassing. If you click Adventure and you turn on Criminal Acts, you can actually go inside other people's peak claims, but just go inside. That means other people can go inside, right? They will leave a scent, a trespassing scent, that is not summonable. That means they can't do anything to you. However, they can track you down and they can find out where you live. Which can be very bad, of course. You're a hermit and you want to live by yourself, or with a trusted group of friends. So try not to do trespassing. But I'm telling you to be careful of trespassing because you never know when someone might come, trespass, and then kill you. Or knock you out. So you want to avoid that. As long as you have silver in your stake is invincible. Unless someone builds a town bell next to you and then takes over your peak claim with silver, it would be, in that case, 241 times 2, I believe they have to invest. So we want to have a big peak claim with silver inside so that they do not destroy it. And we want to have gates, because we do not want people to come inside. If people come inside, they can check on this claimstone or any lean-to. And if there is someone living inside, they can actually, even if you're offline, take a look at your inventory, at your purse, and steal anything, really anything. So you want to have walls. Now, why walls if they can still go inside? Because if they have walls and they have to open a gate and destroy stuff as well, then that is not a trespassing crime. That is a waste crime. And that is a summonable scent. That means you can give that scent to anyone who likes to hunt people, and their character will die. Usually. You want to be careful also about larceny. If you steal something from something like the urn over here. That means you will also leave a summonable scent. Basically, the only scents you can leave that you will be safe are fighting scents. You can fight however much you want and nobody will be able to summon you. They can just track you. And you can just trespass on terrain. Just make sure not to steal or destroy stuff. That's where the problem comes in. And that's where most of the newbies die. They have no idea how the thieving system works. It's not just to steal and you're safe. Something you can also do is destroy their claimstone and build your own claimstone there. But that's a gamble, since you never know when people actually pay their claimstones. You can also, I believe it was Control and right click, or Shift right click, something like that on any area, and you can memorize the owner. Oh look, I chopped down the tree and I got this nest. Let's take a look at this. Abandoned bird nest. Let's rummage and take a look inside. I'm basically trash. Okay, so we want to craft something to improve our woodworking skills. We want this. Or spinning tops, why not, right? Spinning tops give thread and needle, hammers and nail. Hammers and nails, yeah, spinning tops are actually way better. So now that we have our logs, we can chop them. Let's get 4 pieces of wood blocks. Or more, let's get rid of this because that interrupts our way. We want a clean environment, right? Oh, and from time to time you will find this knotted wood block. You can just study it. And level up whatever you want. We want to get carpentry, so let's craft our spinning top. Now we see we need a sharpened stick, so we just click on the sharpened stick and it says, oh, you need 1 wood block, so let's craft a couple. Craft all. Oh. So we craft 1. Whenever we do certain actions we get a little bit of hammers and nail. It's really insignificant, but I have no idea why it's there really. It's supposed to help newbies, but it won't help us. Okay, now we just click anywhere to stop, we click on the spinning top and we craft as many as we right click on the whittler's bench and we craft as many as we can. You see they have 2 uses each. Okay, let's grab these things on the floor, right click, right click, right click, and let's study the spinning tops. 1, 2, what a nice sound. Let's eat our meat. Let's study carpentry. Also, have you noticed that this spinning top also gives arts and crafts? So let's study it once again, and we unlocked carpentry. We gained access to bucket, stone saw, crown of thorns, barrel, sawbuck, wooden toolbox, wooden sign, wooden box, and a pilgrim's hovel. So if we build, we go to buildings, so we go to houses, we can now craft a pilgrim's hovel. A nice house for us. But I prefer a farmer's house. Looks bigger, and it's actually bigger. Ooh, spin, spin to win. But for that we need to extend our peak claim, and we need silver for that, which we do not have. Let's see what other skills we unlocked. We need laboring to work. And what else? Simple fences, that's something we definitely need. So we need more hammers and nails. We want to do simple fences to get our fences. 1, study, Study, study. There we go, and another one. There. Let's take a look at our fireplace. Still not hot. I believe it takes 10 minutes. Might seem long, but it actually is not long. Okay, let's study another spinning top. Let's eat another acorn. Study another spinning top. We are almost there. Another top. And we can study this wood chopping to finish the skill level. Perfect, now we can get the skill. Let's study this twice. We will need one wood chopping to study. And we need another wood chopping. Right. No, yeah, we do. Simple fences. Low and lore. I completely missed that. Luckily we have these grass weasels that I met earlier. We are always in need of food. Always, so don't forget to pick your nuts. As funny as that sounds. There we go, simple fences. Now fences, crime and all this stuff. Well, first adventure, destroy. I want to destroy this. That way we have one more tile to build stuff in. Okay, it's gone and we get 4 wooden blocks. And we unlocked a split rail fence. Build fences. Well, we had a makeshift fence before, but I really do not recommend a makeshift fence because it can be destroyed in about 2 hits or 1. Usually 2 hits, and once like 2 weeks passes, you destroy 1 segment and everything just disappears. But split rail fence is stronger. Placement, that's something many newbies mess up. So, placement. We click on it, and you see we want to put it exactly on the corner, but we can't. Like I said on the previous video, you would press Ctrl Z to turn on tile centering, and you shift mouse wheel, and you see it's perfectly aligned. If you're not fully convinced, you can go on a modified client, Ctrl L, and select an area. Release. Now let's build the split rail fence, shift, wheel, and click. Now you know that it's perfectly aligned. So this corner segment requires 20 pieces of wood block and 8 boards, which we cannot do. Let's just build one to leave the sign there. So let's close this. You see we built 1 piece and it's here. It will stay here because it's inside our claim and we actually built it. And we need to make boards. How do we make boards? We have to build a sawbuck. So let's build a sawbuck. 5 wood blocks and 1 nail, which again we do not have. We most likely have to go to the stalls to buy the nail. But we have no silver. So what can we do? Let's check build or adventure. Do I even have agriculture? Yeah, I should have agriculture. Yeah, so if we go to Well, let's choose an area for our farms. I'd say here. So Control L, we choose a big area. We build and till field. There we go. So if you choose a space of 4, because that's how big the field is. Do you see that cross? Oh, but I want to build it from here to the north. That's the north, right? I hope. Well, if it's not, it doesn't matter, it's just a field. Now our player will start digging. He's tilling the field. The good things about fields is that they do not have to be in a specific... I mean, they do not have to be inside a claim, because they will not decay. However, you need to be careful about the crows. They eat your field and they push the upkeep all the way to 600%. This takes a while. Oh, we got some spruce roots from before. I really have no idea what they do, so let's drop them. Control click. We have 9 phlegm, 9.9. Let's eat one more. There we go, now we have 11 phlegm. Did you notice that it consumed 10 phlegm? So if I had 9.9 before, if I did not eat that milkweed root, I would be unable to build the field. Seems this way is north. Make sure you have 10 phlegm before building, actually more than 10 phlegm before building your field, or it will be impossible. Now right click. We need a compost bin for this, but before the compost bin we need something here. We cannot sell this cricket team, so let's study them, right? We can study so many things right now, actually. Crime system, you know, always make your gates. I'm not doing them right now, but I should do the gates. I should expand my P claim, it's way too small right now, just 35. What would be a good size? A good size would be like this, 1,000 meters. Right? Still, you do not pay much. If you have farms, you can very easily pay for them. We already checked this area before, so there probably isn't anything new. Also, we are experiencing hypothermia, so we walk kind of slow. Let's go to Providence. And let's eat something. Maybe study this. Let's study a bunch of things just for fun. And we need food, of course. There we go. We are in Providence now. The map is loading. Hopefully I didn't crash. Whoa, what was that sound? Oh, I didn't crash, I was just very slow. I was loading the new resources. Okay, loading. Apparently there's new stuff here. Or something's going on. So let's type hello. You have to be careful of the newbies hanging out there. There are usually owls that get abandoned. And then they can infect you with a disease. Oh, you see a bunch of dead people there. Just be careful with them. Lots of loading time. There must be something that's making all of this go slow. The map is actually moving. We are just with a black screen. The alt cost. Yep, those are alt characters. Once we can actually move, that's us here on the map. We can just use the WSAD to move. Control T. We can raise skills, or we can just faith. There we go. Study. We are low on black bio. I think we'd better go back home. I wanted to show you the blue stalls. That's where you can buy the nails if you have silver. Sometimes this happens. Black screen. An easy fix would be to restart the client, but I do not want to restart the client. But I guess I should. I'll be right back. So I had to reset the client. It happens from time to time. I had a black screen, but you can see my crabs have been cooking for a while. They're at 13%. I put another branch inside here so that this 90 will go back up to 100. To finish our sawback, which is extremely important, we need silver. So let's go find some silver, and if we do not find silver, let's continue this on the next episode where we will get our first metal. Metal is not something you easily find in the new world. So we have one arrowhead, we just need to find one feather. A feather will be enough. And why not? We can study anything we find. Let's drop some stuff on the floor. We're walking slower than usual because of hypothermia, I believe, and we cannot run. Another beetle. Let's study one. Let's pick up milkweed roots. Someone has been chopping a tree here. That means someone has been here. Let's inspect this area. There was an event for Thanksgiving where you could get some stuff very easily in exchange for worms. So people have been looking for worms and probably getting all the charms from the logs. That makes our newbie life more difficult. Let's continue. We might get lucky. There's a pig claim up here. And they have a compost bin, just what we need. And there seems to be someone living there. Let's peek at this. Oh, that's so fun. Okay, let's... Wow. They have dry boards. They have a cotton cleaner. Can I open this? I can. Okay, so sometimes you will get lucky and just find stuff like this. They even have bricks. They have butterfly thing. Another worm. Open. One dry board. And they have a sawbuck, which we could get. TK Buffalo House. No steel, I trade. Well, TK Buffalo, let's add you. TK, we press Ctrl B. TK Buffalo. No, that's not my homestead secret. I want to add someone. TK Buffalo. Do they exist? They do not exist. So either they died or something happened. Can we go inside? Yes, we can go inside. There's no one in their bed. They have a nice gem. That means they have a mine. These are pretty nice to study, so let's take those. I wonder if we can gluten this or they need to be cooked. Yeah, they need to be cooked. Let's take these crawdads. And what do they have here? Cottonseed oil. Okay, I could probably steal the sawbuck, but I want to do that with you guys. I do not want to just, you know, rely on luck. But I do want this compost bin, so let's take that home. So display homestead pointer, and let's walk this all the way home. We are new, so we are starting out. Even if we have to steal something, then that's what we should do in Salem. But not in real life. So we stole our compost bin. This will help us produce humus to start our field. We still need to get silver to buy our first nail and finish our sawbuck, which we will definitely do next episode. This episode was mostly talking about how crime can affect you, even if you're offline. So, you know, just protect your home, your homestead stake claim or lean-to. Make sure you have your walls up. If you have no walls, anyone can just go inside. I could easily just go into that terrain and check their boxes, but they will know I live very close by and they might, who knows, put me on the stocks and I might just die from some disease. Right, if you have a scent and you have no one willing to risk their lives to kill that thief, you can still put them on the stocks. That costs, I believe, 500 silver. And you will be able to whip them every 24 hours, and everyone can. And they have... the whippings do permanent humor damage. Let's walk. Oh, I just noticed there's no more hypothermia mark because of the season. More farms here. We could actually take all of those farms and do our stuff. There's a bunch of urns over there. I believe we stole one urn from that place. mannequins. We should be close. Let's continue. Yep, that's the mark of where we are. You can also pave your ground. However, if you pave the ground, you will be visible on the minimap. And raiders usually guide themselves with the minimap to see where they can go and raid. So I will not be paving. Well, that's just a newbie tip. You do not have to follow it, because hopefully you will not be a newbie. There we go. Our very own compost bin, which is with a weird color. So if we click adventure repair, I need a board to repair that. So when I have my very own Sobak, I will repair that. Thank you guys for watching. You can see that I can have worms here to increase the purity of my humus. It's not 0% but 0.4%. And I'll see you guys on the next episode. Goodbye.